Um, I was looking up different, I don't even know how long this video is going to be honest. I was looking up different videos on YouTube and I came across a guy talking about how it's very bad to use different oils. Um, and we can get into that in another video, but apparently canola oil, vegetable oil, cottonseed oil, soybean oil, or soy or whatever. Yeah, soybean oil, palm, and there's another one, are bad for you. All of these have been refined and they've been hot pressed. There's nothing wrong with hot press because I bought a cold and hot press machine. But what's been rumored, and I firmly believe it, they've been adding in extra chemicals with the oil. So, we've been eating that. So if you're like me, which I've stopped, so I got to throw a lot of this stuff away. If you have stuff like this, we can look right at the ingredients and you'll see vegetable oil and contains one or more of the following. You see canola right there, cottonseed, palm oil, and it's stuff like that we're not supposed to be putting in our bodies. It's very, let me show my face. I didn't trim up this morning, so bear with me. We're not supposed to be putting stuff like that in our bodies. It's very toxic. And it's been, stuff like this has been the main cause for not just obesity, but heart attacks, heart disease, cancer, is because the oil is literally in everything. I've looked at the back of fruit snacks. I've looked at the back of chips, of course. It's in, just start looking. It's in all your packaged stuff, all your processed foods. It'll say vegetable oil. There's no such thing as vegetable oil. There's no vegetables to get off oil. Like I said, this is mainly for the cold press and the hot press machine. So we're just gonna focus on that. I'll make another video about the oil. Actually, I'll leave the description below. I'll leave the link in the description below to link you to the video with the guy explaining it. All right. So I ordered this from Amazon. It took about, of course, Prime, 2 days. I think I ordered it. Try to put this on the phone holder. Hopefully it won't flip. Ordered it Tuesday and it came in Thursday. Ordered it Tuesday afternoon. So we're just gonna do a full tutorial, full review, straight out the box, and we're gonna put it together, and then we're gonna try to do some get some oil from these flax seeds and make some organic flaxseed oil. So you can't just go and get roasted peanuts and stuff like that from the store, because the ingredients won't be like that. That's an organic flaxseed. It hasn't been crushed or nothing like that or processed in any way. So you got this big box inside. It almost looks like a giant CPU. Just gonna move that real quick. Yeah, I didn't know how I wanted to do this video. I just know I wanted to do it. Try to go without too much noise. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna switch this around. I don't know if that's gonna work. I might have to, I don't want the phone to flip. I'm gonna fully take this out of the box and we're gonna get to it. I was thinking of doing a video and editing, but some people like live, man. They don't want to see any shortcuts, just like me. If I'm watching a video, I want to see exactly how it's done. You gotta sugarcoat a video for me. All right. right, so they make sure this thing was well packaged. Goodness gracious. Okay, just give me 1 second. I'm using a cobalt chisel, but it's also sharper than a, you know, razor blade box cutter, so I just wasn't sure how much padding was on it. I didn't want to scratch up the machine. I have to move to the living room, I'm not sure. And so far, I like to give people value in my videos. So if you're watching this, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos like this. I'm gonna try to do more product reviews. My main goal is to get hit up by a company so I can just start doing reviews for other companies' products. Definitely subscribe, guys. All right, so we got a deep. This is actually bigger than what it looks on the. Let me give you guys more of a better look. This is actually bigger. I wear extra large gloves, so that's pretty. That's a decent 7-inch circumference right there. As far as the rim. What else we got? We got so in the package, and I'm leaving the link below this video so you guys can order the same one that I ordered. It looks like we have the funnel chute for where the seed cake comes out of. Got your electric cord, stainless steel funnel. Keep the trash in one spot. It'll have to do right now over there. This funnels it out. A nice little cord. I just wanted to really show what really came in it. Got a service card. You know, that's what it looks like afterwards. And the thing is, this one wasn't a regular one. I found one that was a copper. Copper is a better conductor, and it'll heat up a whole lot more when those seeds are coming through and it's processing it into getting that oil out. One more thing. There's nothing wrong with hot pressing. You do get more of an aroma and but I don't think you get as much flavor as the cold press. The cold press is, I might have it wrong, but the cold press, I know for a fact, it holds more nutrients. The more that you're putting heat on organic, nutritious foods, you're killing all the nutrients in it. So let's switch this back around. Actually, I'm gonna put this on the fridge and see how it does. I think that's better. Yeah, that's a lot better. We'll go like that. Hopefully, I got a feeling this thing is gonna fall. Hopefully it won't fall. All right. Fingers crossed. Door phone. Just like to show people exactly what they're gonna get. Nobody likes to be surprised. So I'm gonna bring that down in a second so you can get a side visual. But I'm guessing this will be the cup for the oil. It's about 4 inches in depth. And the oil is gonna drip on this first. So we can, like that. And it drips in there. Just in case if some of the seed cake does get through, it won't get all mixed up in the oil. Oh, isn't that nice? Even though that is really small, look at that. It's just enough. I know my hand's still gonna be cramped. Hopefully everybody's doing well this fantastic Friday. Not everybody that watches this has a great weekend, great day. Yeah, let's, just for giggles, let's put this on. Yeah, that's definitely too small. But I don't. That's definitely not one size fits all. So it's a decent. It's a little softer, but just a cleaner little tool, because you have to clean this out every time you're finished with it, so it doesn't clog the next time. And that's it. Finished getting this out. Give you guys more of a visual. All right, so this is everything. Got the brush, this, the cord. It's the funnel. Let's see. Bigger funnel right here that goes on top. And then we have the machine. Get this off the edge so it doesn't fall. Looks like it got a little scratch there in the middle, or something scratched it. Then you have your heating element cord. Just give power to heat this up to conduct over. So everything's real steel right here. In the back, you just have your power cord. Some models you're going to see switches right here, or 2 heating switches right here, and just the main power back here. This is going to be, of course, the exhaust fan, keeping it cool. On this side, you have your heating buttons. I think one brings it up to about 200 degrees, and the next one takes it over 200 to 240 or something like that. I just want to get to the, I might have to read it later and throw it in the, okay. So basically you have all the different guidelines for different seeds. We're doing flaxseed. So yeah, we have to follow those directions right there for flax, 32 to 40. I'm thinking that's the page number or the range. Yeah, so the oil out rate is going to be 32 to 40 for the flaxseed. So from peanut, this process is peanut, white and black sesame, sunflower seeds, flaxseed, walnut, rapeseed, perilla seed, and chazy kernel. So I'm gonna leave that right there. Let's get back to it. Try to go ahead and get this put together. I think they said you needed a wrench, or I'm not sure. Let me go ahead and get the enemy. The whole reason why we're doing this, so we can stop using this. That's going in the trash. Okay. Well, it's going to be properly disposed of. Alright. So, by definition, by index, this is the press rod. This is the press chamber that the press rod goes inside. And this is, of course, the latch. So, looks like I'm getting a phone call. Sorry about that, guys. Just trying to decline the message. So go ahead and get this in here. Looks simple enough. glad they made it simple to where you don't have to worry about doing a bunch of nuts and bolts and stuff like that. It's literally 3 pieces to put together. Everything else I think is ready to go. We do have this pin though, so I might have to look for that. Yeah, I have to look in the directions for that. Oh, I just found it. The pin, this pin right here, put the funnel down. The pin actually, once you slide it in, I already have the press rod inside of here. So that hole right there, you're just gonna put this pin directly through because it's gonna catch on that ridge. Make sure it doesn't go on that end. So I think it's just supposed to sit loose. It just holds it so it doesn't go anywhere. Yeah, let's go to the next thing. This might be a quicker video than I thought. I know we gotta let it heat up, so I don't know the heating time frame. And this is gonna press down on that copper, which is gonna heat that up. My thing is, I'm gonna try to do a cold press first, and then we're gonna try to do a hot press. Because if I had a choice, I would still cold press over hot press just so I can have more of a vitamin enriched oil. Yeah, it looks like this is just a quick little funnel down. You can put it on either way, it fits. I'm gonna rinse this stuff out. But yeah, it seems to be simpler than I thought from the videos and stuff. I mean, some people's videos are super long. I didn't really see whether or not, when I saw that pin, I didn't know if it was a bolt or not. But okay, and it looks like when you make sure you wash these out. Looks like when I rinsed it out, you can see that gray right there. See it all coming off? That's after I wipe this out. So I might want to go back again. And good thing I did. Good thing we're doing oil because I mainly dried it out because I didn't want it to mix with the oil. All right, and now we put this down and give you the top part. This right here, that's where it's going to get fed into. And we're going to take this, and it goes right inside of this right here. So that's decent. I like that. Yeah, that's actually bigger than it showed it on the one of the videos I watched. This right here was like the size of this. It's got it by another 2-3 inches. All right, so we're gonna get started. I'm gonna at least let it warm up while I finish washing off the pieces. Oh yeah, I forgot. We're gonna see if it can process itself without the heat. Because that's the whole point of this saying cold press. Otherwise it'll be false advertising. All right, so as soon as you plug it up, all right. So as soon as I plugged it up without even having it on, You see how it stops in the middle? It's in the middle. That's forward, and then that's twice as fast, but that's actually clear. I think that's to kind of back it up and kind of loosen it up. It lights up that right there. I like that. This blows out air. Of course, that's sucking it in. You can see that little motor in there. Yeah, I think that's just gonna stay on period. So that means that it can heat up. I mean, overheat if that wasn't going on without having this on. That's just the main heat, and I think that takes it higher. I need to double check in a second, but you can see that. And then I'm gonna go backwards. Yeah, so that's backwards, the clear. All right, I'm excited, man. Hopefully you guys are. Okay, right here it just says, I'm gonna do this for sound's sake. Right here it just says turn on heating switch. It doesn't really indicate which one. So, but for me watching the video, I know that one takes it, I think to 2, and then it, heater switch, heating switch, yeah. The green heating button takes the chamber temperature to 240 Celsius, and then the red heating button takes it to 200 Celsius. So the red button is going to take it up to that first tier. You don't want to cut on the green one first, cut on the red one, and then if you want it hotter, you cut on the green one. Right now my brain's not really telling me what the Fahrenheit measurement is. Maybe you guys can put it in the chat or in the comments below, but right now I just know to hit the red button when I'm ready. All right, we're gonna get this back on. I'm gonna just rinse this off real quick. Now, I do want to mention about the equipment. It is a little bit edgy. It's not sharp, but you know, if you know, make it cross the surface of your skin quick enough, it'll probably cut you or move some skin around. I'm just rinsing this off. See? More silver. So this right here is really edgy, and so is this funnel. It's like a raw cut. I wish they would have smoothed that out a little bit more. The main residue is coming off in between, I mean inside the funnel. Other than that, it's good to go. So I don't know if, when I first found this out, I thought cold press meant like a low heated temperature, while hot press was extremely hot, like having both buttons on. But cold press is cold press. We do need something to catch the I'm just going to use this black ceramic bowl. To catch it. Because it doesn't, if it would have came with another one of these, that would have been awesome. But it didn't. I thought that was to catch it, but if so, what's going to, you know, unless this is supposed to go on top of the No, this will go on top of here. I'm thinking about if you had like a jar or something like that, you can do that and then move this somewhere else. If that jar is, if this could fit and sit right up in on top of the jar. I don't know, man. I think I might just go ahead and hot press. I want to figure out what this cold press method is. So let's just try to put some. I just didn't want to mess anything up by going straight for cold and the seeds get all caught up in there. But let's see. I'm just gonna put a couple in there and see what happens. I really think I'll just do the hot press. I'll just do the hot press because I got a feeling what's gonna happen. That's big enough to where it's just gonna come up to here, and I don't know, man. Probably squeeze through because these flax seeds are very small. They're probably about, not that I have any in this house because I don't have any pets, but they're probably about a little bit bigger than a flea. Probably a little bit way more bigger than that, but they're very good for you. They are rich in potassium, calcium, a little bit of vitamin A, I believe. Vitamin D and iron. So I just grabbed this from Walmart. So there's your listings on the back. Got a little glare. Trying to make sure it gets pretty hot. I'll probably never use the green button because, like I said, the green button's only 40 degrees Celsius hotter than the red. In conjunction with it, they both have to be on at the same time. I don't care for the oil being, since we're doing fresh organic flax seeds, I don't want it to be super hot because it's gonna, kill the nutrients. Let's take a quick look at how long this is supposed to be idling. Okay, so it's saying when preheating, the machine needs to be empty. That means no materials are put in. So while it's heating up, don't already load the hopper. Do not install the slag guide elbow during preheating. Okay. Yeah, it's getting warm. I don't know if that's what they meant. The slag guide elbow. Yeah, it's real light, but the slag guide elbows, this piece right here. Don't leave this on while it's preheating because it was already getting warm. I can feel it. Glad they told me. Well, that's why we have a manual. Where was I? Switching over to another language. Okay. During the squeezing process, the heat button needs to be kept on consistently. So that means all the way through to the end. You cut the heating off right before you cut off the power button. Let's say the last of the oil is coming out, that's already gone. You're looking in there, there's nothing in there. What you want to do is hit the clear button and hold it. They said for up to 20 seconds. They'll let it come backwards and empty out. And then cut off the heating button and the power button. Well, technically it wouldn't be a power button because once the heating button's off, this is still going to sound like this until you unplug it. I would let it cool down some with the fan before just unplugging it. I mean, it's fine just as long as you don't try to store it. Make sure it's in a ventilated area so it can cool off properly. and not create moisture. Okay, so the raw pressing method. So this would be the cold press. During the initial use, a small amount of smoke will be emitted during the preheating process, which is perfectly normal. In the first squeezing, a small amount of material is input first, and a large amount of material can be directly input after the slag outlet is smoothly discharged and the oil outlet is smoothly discharged. Okay. So I think what they're trying to say is feed just a little bit in so it can get oiled up, so it can be lubricated enough. I don't know why they had to keep using the word discharge instead of lubricated. Because some people said if you have some already like organic oil, to go ahead and put some on that what's it called? The rotate. Put some on the pressing rod so that it can spin easier. Now I'm just going to do a little bit for the demonstration. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of flax seeds, just enough to show it working and coming out. All right, I think we're good to go. Appreciate you guys for being here. All right. A lot of vibrating. Yeah, they didn't say it was going to be this noisy. Yeah, so if you were to leave this, I'm not trying to spill the seeds. If you were to leave this still, it would move and it's very loud. That's the only kind I can really say. Just kind of, that's without it. The screen, and that's with it. So I guess you can come up with some type of form that can sit here or something. It's vibrating the whole counter. I can feel it on the floor. But let's go ahead and finish this video up. Woo, we having fun, baby. It's loud. Alright, we're just gonna pour a little bit in. I might need more, I'm not sure. It's already coming out. Look at that. Beautiful. That's what flaxseed looks like. You see I'm already making the oil? You just want to keep this here so it make sure it catches all the pulp. All the rice cake is what that's called. I don't know if you guys can hear me. This thing is so loud. But don't be discouraged from buying it because, I mean, you can easily get something to hold it like that and it's fine. And guys, I only put in maybe a tablespoon. You can see it dripping out. Ooh, this is loud. And yeah, I want to go ahead and put this on. Just know that this is going to be hot, so do not try to touch it afterwards. I'm already dripping oil. So yeah, that's something they can work on, is putting like, I don't know, rubber bumpers right here on all four corners to hold this in place. You see how some of the cake's coming through? But because of the screen, it's keeping it from mixing in the oil. See if we can do something to hold it. I normally come up with stuff on the spot, but I might have to get something else to hold it. But yeah, it vibrates it right off the thing. Yeah, we're gonna put in just a little bit more. Look at that oil, man. It's dripping oil like crazy. Like I said, I only put in a little bit. So literally about 2 or 3 tablespoons of flaxseed, you can fry a couple steaks in. Or chicken, whatever you want. See how it's coming out? And that little bit of smoke is normal. I mean, it's hot, so. All right, we're gonna see what we got. Now, remember, you can still pour this out through this again into a jar and filter it twice. So that's actually a plus. But that's pretty decent though. That's a decent tablespoon. It's got a nice rich smell to it. You guys know flaxseed. It's got a nice. So I know what they're talking about when they're saying has a lot of aroma to it. That's good. That's how you know it's working. Nice and fresh organic oil. And guys, that's what you need to do to replace. I'm trying to talk over this thing. That's what you need to do to replace your oil. Is get organic flax seeds, peanuts, anything. Rapeseed, walnut, flaxseed, sunflower seeds, perilla seed, chassis kernels, peanuts, and black and white sesame. Me, I'm only going to stick with flaxseed because it's so good for you. Like I said, very rich in calcium and more in potassium, vitamin D, and iron. So I'm going to get back to it. And yeah, guys, that's about the only con I can see is this vibrating. It's not even on its cord. It could be the counter. But this vibrating right here, looks like the feet on it aren't completely, you can kind of see that's, I think you can. That's a little bit farther up by like a centimeter. It's just kind of rocking. My counter's flat, so I'm not sure what the problem is. When it comes to the rice, to the seed cake, I heard that you can, let me switch this around. All this crushes up. You can give it to your livestock, mix it in with your livestock food, feed it to the birds. It's very rich in protein and they'll love it. And you got good on oil, fresh, that you can actually trust because it's organic. And you don't have to worry about chemical and poison like stuff like that. Because like I said, guys, there's no such thing as oil from vegetables. Not this. So I'm definitely going to put that video in the bottom, underneath this video in the description. I appreciate you guys for attending this live. I've never done nothing like this for this channel. I do have other channels. Help us reach our goal and hit 1,000 subs. Hit that like button. And yeah, I'll see you on the next review vid. Peace. Love, peace, and happiness always. Now let's get back to it. Woo. Later, guys.